When I was a child, visiting my grandparents was the greatest adventure of my life. Every summer, I would board a train filled with excitement. As the countryside rushed past the window, I imagined the stories waiting for me in their village. Back then, life moved differently. No city lights, no noise, just fields, trees, and endless skies. That year, our family decided to travel to the sacred River Ganga during Ganga Dussehra. Before sunrise, we set out in a bullock cart. The journey was long, nearly 30 miles, but nobody complained. The river was worth it. By midday, we reached the holy waters. Thousands of pilgrims crowded the banks. Prayers echoed through the air. The atmosphere felt peaceful, sacred, as if nothing evil could ever exist there. But we still had to return home, and that is when everything changed. The sun began to disappear behind thick clouds. Darkness arrived faster than expected. Our lantern became the only source of light. The oxen moved slowly along the lonely dirt road. The fields around us seemed endless. The night felt strangely silent, too silent. Then suddenly, something appeared. A glowing ball of fire emerged from the bushes ahead. It was small, about the size of a baseball, but unbelievably bright. For a moment, it floated directly in front of our cart. Then it burst and vanished. Nobody spoke. Nobody moved. My grandmother stared into the darkness. Then she whispered 2 words, Agiya Vetal. I had never heard those words before, but the fear in her voice terrified me. And then another fireball appeared, and another, and another. Soon they were everywhere. Glowing orange spheres emerging from the darkness, appearing, burning, bursting, vanishing, only to be replaced by more. My mother pulled me closer. She told me not to look, but I couldn't stop. Fear had become curiosity. The fireball seemed alive, not attacking, not touching us, simply following, watching. The elders began chanting prayers. Nobody dared use a torch. Nobody wanted to attract attention. The cart continued moving, slowly, while the fireballs surrounded us from every direction. Then the weather turned violent. Thunder exploded overhead. Lightning tore across the sky. Heavy rain poured down. For a split second, the countryside lit up like daylight. And in that flash, I saw them. Hundreds of glowing lights scattered across the fields. Waiting, watching. Then came a sound. A horrible sound, like ravens screaming in the darkness. The fireballs began crackling, buzzing, screeching. One exploded, then another, then dozens more. The entire night seemed alive with fire. And then, just as suddenly as it began, everything stopped. continued. The thunder faded. The fireballs were gone. The fields were empty. The darkness had returned. We finally reached home around 3 in the morning. Exhausted, confused, and afraid. Years later, I learned about strange natural gases that can sometimes ignite in open fields. Scientists have explanations, and perhaps they are right. But there is one thing I have never been able to explain. Those fireballs were not random. They appeared too perfectly, too consistently, and they followed us for far too long. Even today, whenever I hear thunder